Well, Tuesday morning, we got a calm little lift planned, and I guess a calm little day planned. Everything is pretty normal today. I only have a few classes, and I'm just going to be working hard on getting homework done, getting just everything back used to a normal schedule where everything is not iced over. Um, Woke up this morning, pretty relative normal morning. I didn't have breakfast or anything because it's been too early yet, but picked out clothes, prepared everything for the gym, kind of set some stuff out last night and kind of set some stuff out this night. I think preparation kind of starts sometimes even before the lift if you're used to setting out stuff or you're used to I don't know, like just getting ready, just getting mentally ready, setting up my tracking out, setting up my camera, setting up everything really. And back in biceps is my favorite day, so it usually goes a little bit easier, a little more smoothly compared to other parts of the lifts. So I have full confidence in that it's not like anything's going to be slowed down or there might be performance issues like yesterday. Even if it's not exactly what I want, back in biceps usually runs a pretty tight ship. There's not a huge lift that I'm trying to max out in it. Maybe there could be in the future, but really it's just kind of a maintenance thing, and I feel like my back is especially a big body part I targeted in the past because it has the easiest time growing. Back in biceps for me just seems to gain more traction than other parts of my body. But I don't know if that's genetics or just a body composition thing on my part. Maybe it's something mental. Realistically, I think all of my body parts grow relatively equal to each other. Some take more effort than others. Some might be harder than others, but for the most part, everything is kind of equal, kind of samey. But yeah, I think I'm kind of out of yapping, so I'll wait till the post lift talk to really get into some things. But yeah, back in biceps, let's go. All right, getting used to hammer curls still. Gonna do 35 for 12 for the top two sets, and then the last one I'm gonna try for 10, but I don't know realistically how much I can get, so we'll just gonna have to see with that. I think that was 10. Or I think that was 12. Could have been 10, I don't really know. I'll have to go back and look at the footage later. Alright, 12 more reps. Kind of like medium to light rest periods. I like saying the rest periods a lot before I go on do stuff, so I give you guys a relative idea of how my performance will go, or how much you need to rest in between sets. That was a good 12. It's definitely going to make the last set much harder, even though this is the first part of the workout. All right, 10 reps of 35. Simple enough. It's a good even number. A good place to set things at. All right. I feel like maybe I could have gotten 2 more, but I didn't want to push too hard at the very beginning of the workout, especially when I'm trying to like not fully injure myself and not fully tax myself out of everything I can do for the rest of back and biceps. All right. Pull-ups are still about 2 workouts away from a huge increase, but doing it for 8 again. Doing it for 8 and controlling it like I did the other day. That's gonna be definitely motivating to the fact that I could do well on going up on pull-ups. So I haven't really stretched it entirely too much, but with back and biceps, you don't need to stretch a lot. We'll go ahead, hit it for 8 reps. Breathing definitely felt strained, but the reps felt clean. All right, 8 more reps on deck. I kind of think I want to move on to preacher curls next because I'll have 2 back exercises once I go upstairs. But at the same time, I could just go straight upstairs. But I don't know. It depends on how comfortable I think my back can get. Maybe we'll go upstairs. I'll just have to see. Let's just jump into the reps. Forget all the yapping. Oh, you saw my legs tap like the edge of the rack. That was because I was trying to make sure I wasn't swinging. Trying to make sure I wasn't swinging up to get the reps. All right, last set, all the reps. Going, need to pop my ears real quick. Going all the way as much as possible. Last time I felt like I had to stabilize myself a lot and felt like I was swinging, but I did all the reps like pretty good. But I don't know, my lats tend to swing once I get past like maybe the 4th or 5th rep, but 8 seems still super manageable. That's just, the trick of it is trying to get no swing and trying to do all upper body strength, which is why I have 2 more workouts of doing this, just to hammer it home, just to perfectly nail it. So let's get this last set going. Felt all my bones popping on that one. Everything popping, everything twisting. I think like the 5th rep wasn't really full depth. Maybe the last one wasn't full depth, but I don't know. I still feel like I got good benefit out of that. Well, I've been doing 160 for 8 for about a month now. About right around when I was getting out of school for 2024. So now I'm almost ready to move up, but I'm gonna do this workout and then 2 more workouts after it. Kind of pretty similar concept how it was with pull-ups, the way I'm just getting more and more used to the movement, kind of steadily gauging my increase. Because at least for chest supported rows, it takes a lot of digging deep and pulling strong, and I want to make sure that I have control of that deep dig before I completely throw 160 to the wind and move up to, I don't know, like 175, 180. I don't know how much the increase will be, but we'll just have to see. For now, 8 reps, same as usual. All right, 8 hardy reps. Again, this movement, as I've said time and time again, is all about breathing. Oh, sun's starting to come in a little now. It's pretty beautiful watching the sun come over. It's getting later and later, so I don't always get to see it in the mornings. Sometimes it's definitely not the same as how it was during kind of the fall time when it would rise incredibly early and I would almost always see it. But at the same time, it's getting further and further away, and I am getting up early for the first time kind of like in my college existence since starting 2025. So it's like both are moving in the opposite direction. So obviously it gets further and further, but the yellow glow is pretty nice. Filling me with energy for these next 8 reps. One more. Oh man. It's a breath exhauster for sure. I feel like I'm knocked. All right, last set. Big pulls, no BS, no yapping, just a good rest period and trying to grind everything out. Not trying to feel like I'm tired. Just trying to get that entire upper back region to be more used to pulling some weight. Slam that down. Done with that. Get that out of here. On to lat pull downs. Let's go. All right. 205 for 12. We've been at it for a while. We've been going back and forth kind of at this weight because the jump up is moving to 225, the 2 plates. And on this exercise specifically, it takes a lot for my lats. It takes a lot, especially on a back day after pull-ups. So I've been pretty reluctant to keep it, I guess. Make it go past the point where it is now. And I've been reluctant since the cut was over, which that was like the 22nd. I think the time that I started this was on like the 26th, my log said. And so it's been in it for a while. So I think now's the time where we get rid of that. Now's the time where we only do this workout and 2 more, and then we bring it back. So let's keep this going strong. Let's show that I have control over it so we can move forward. All right, good control. I don't know if I got my knees under that enough, but the control is there. It shows that I can do it. All right, after getting in a daze, looking outside, I'm ready. I'm ready to do more of lat pull-downs. Only have 2 more exercises after this, but the tiredness is definitely sinking in. I don't know exactly for what reason. I did get to bed maybe like 30 minutes later than I normally do, so not a full 8 hours, but pretty close. So I thought I'd be okay, but maybe that fatigue is starting to set in. Anyways, 2 more sets of this. Not like that fatigue matters very much, but I still got a big lift left. Final rep. I felt like I didn't do much breathing that time. I need to make sure I'm calculating the breaths I'm taking in and out. All right, last set. I'm gonna pull everything in here. Pretty similar to chest supported rows. Not a lot of yapping, just a lot of pulling my strength together for this last little bit. All right, strength officially pooled. Now I need to drain that pool. We're done with the pool. Now on to biceps. All right, concentrated preacher curls are next. And I was able to tackle this 60 for 8 last time, basically without a lot of struggle. So I'm gonna try to increase the reps next workout, but again, just maintenance. I mean, this is basically just the maintenance workout, the one where I'm doing one final set before I increase it next time. So next week's back and bicep is gonna go insane. All right, 8 reps. Good solid warm-up set. I like it. All right, second set, the goal is just to make it just as calculated as before. You know, making sure all the reps are equal and we're not crunching with time. Just good and slow. That last rep took it out of me. One more set left. All right, one last set. The last few reps were a grind. Last set, so I'm wanting to make sure I keep good momentum as I go into this one and make sure I'm isolating my biceps a lot. Because since this is the last one, I can expend all my energy. It's not like I'm saving anything left. I just have to put everything I can into the bar. So let's do that. One more. And that's everything. That's everything. All right, time to put this bar up. All right. It feels like it's been deep since rear delt rows. It feels like it's been a while since I've tried to tackle them, but nevertheless, I'm back to the 70s. Doing it for 10 and trying to grind out as much as possible. Keeping a super heavy thing till the end of the lift is, it kind of sucks in a way. It's kind of good in a way, because it allows me to push myself further, but it sucks because I feel like my arms get taxed. Sometimes it might not even be my rear delts that are taxed. It might just be, the grip strength that I have that's causing me to drop the weight. But I'm gonna really try to hone in on everything and give all of my back into the movement like I did with biceps. So let's get it going. Sorry if the mic was all jacked up. All right, that's 10 reps. That's good. All right, second set. I'm just gonna keep my head down and grind them out. Try to put the mic in a better place this time. Maybe I can sit it against here. Does that work? Let's see. That might fall. Oh well, we're gonna keep it on the bench. Do not have good grip on this. Alright, let's try it again. I'll need 2 more. Come on, grip. Come on. Form is strained, but I'll count it. Really gotta get my grip straightened more than anything. Oh wait, I guess you guys couldn't really hear that I didn't have the mic on. I was saying I gotta get my grip strengthened, and I've gotta pull a lot on this one. Trying to make sure I'm reaping the benefit of everything. So let's take deep breaths and get this. One more. Reset it and let's go. All right. Let's freaking go. Good quality rep. Freaking amazing rep. That was better than both of my first 2 sets combined. I'm happy with the way that ended. Let's cut to a talk. Well, the lift is over. Not without its hurdles, not without its obstacles, but all in all, I'd say really good back in biceps. I'm obviously biased, but those last couple reps of rear delt rows really felt like they made it up for me. Made it up for maybe some of the strained and other reps that I don't know, and other things, kind of like chest supported rows, that had good reps. Pull-ups, maybe could have been a little bit better, but for the most part it was good. Hammer curls, I don't think I swing that much on hammer curls, but maybe could have been improved. All in all, it was really just like a maintenance day, if you know what I mean. It was a day where I was keeping the same, keeping level. Not good, not bad, but preparing for next workout, where next workout I'm really gonna have to grind it out. That's gonna be a Tuesday morning where everything has to go, everything has to push forward. At least that's what it feels like it's gonna be for me. That's what it seems like to me. I don't really have a whole lot to talk about. I don't really have a whole lot plaguing my mind. I'll have class a little bit earlier today. Not as early as 8:30 as I normally have to wait to. It's about like 8:30 right now. So I usually finish workouts around an hour, hour and a half. At least that's what it kind of seems like it takes to get all this stuff. That's with filming though. If I didn't have filming, I feel like it'd maybe even be a little bit faster. But sometimes it just depends. And especially if you're working out with someone, that can take a little bit longer. But it's just kind of a relative thing. It's an objective thing. As sometimes people feel like they need to be in the gym for an incredible amount of time. You don't really need to do that, but I guess if it helps your mental clarity, and if you like to take longer rest periods, and you feel like you just like the style of the gym where it takes a long time, then I mean, I guess it's fine. I guess it doesn't really hurt anything, if that makes sense. But I don't know. Tell me in the comments whether you like to take long rest periods. Or actually tell me in the comments how long it normally takes you for a lift. That's probably more accurate. Don't really have a whole lot more to say, so I'll just go ahead, get the camera in everybody's face and say thank you for watching. Check out D's Knees in the description if you want someplace to talk about more weightlifting stuff, or just vent or talk about cool stuff like video games or movies or stuff. And I'll see you all in the next video. Wait, can you barely see my eyes? Where's my eyes at? Bye-bye.